Hello everybody, I am making my very first YouTube video. I didn't do my makeup, I didn't do my hair, because those things aren't important, but the message that I am trying to put forth is important. Why am I a Ron Paul supporter?
Because it's not like I'm just trying to win and get elected. I'm trying to change the course of history.
Is it any more moral to dilute the value of your purchasing power of the money you hold in your wallet than it is for the farmer to dilute the milk supply with water?
I really want people to start looking up this dude Ron Paul, because a lot of stuff he says makes perfect sense.
Well, on this question of spending and cutting, you've said you would bring the government's budget into balance the first year in office.
I would start with military operations overseas. They hurt us, and they hurt our national defense, and we can save hundreds of billions of dollars. I would like to offer young people going into the workforce the chance to opt out of Social Security.
Now, what do you mean, get out of it? You mean just put an end to Social Security?
No, not to put an end to it. As a matter of fact, my program would be the only way you could protect the people who need to get Social Security and they were dependent on it.
Freedom is a young idea. It's only been tested for a couple hundred years, and we had a taste of it, and we're throwing it away. But what I see others are doing, the others, especially in many of the other candidates, they have old ideas. It's totalitarian. It's a control of government policing the world, militarism, telling people how to run their lives, running the economy, telling people what they can put in their mouths and whether or not they can even drink raw milk. It's just absolutely out of control. But the idea that individuals are free, that they have a natural right to their life and their liberty, and they ought to be able to keep the fruits of their labor, that is a young idea.
Ironic that it was Barack Obama who cured my apathy. But it wasn't until I discovered Ron Paul and his message of liberty that I found true hope again.
He led me to question a lot of things. I think he's dead on when he talks about the Federal Reserve System. It's only because the government is able to print money to pay for the war that we're able to stay at war. And that act of printing money makes us all poorer.
And you're saying now that we have to continue to borrow money from China to finance this empire that we can't afford?
You know, I think I agree with everything that dude just said.
We police our world empire with troops on 700 bases and in 130 countries around the world. The federal government comes in and overrules a state that has legalized marijuana to be used for very sick people, AIDS and cancer, and they're getting some help. The federal government comes in, puts people in prison that are sick.
Smell that smell? It's the smell of freedom.
I have never seen an outcome like this ever.
Right?
Yes.
And you come every day?
Every single day since 2006.
Is this your
I'm
favorite?
like, who is the rock star that's coming today? Ron Paul is the rock star.
I lean toward a flat tax, but I want to make it real flat, like zero. If you got rid of the income tax, you'd still have enough revenues that were about equivalent to what we had in the year 2000.
Really? Yeah. Both Republicans and Democrats really are responsible for this huge deficit financing.
Now you might be noticing I don't feel about that war the way we were told we were supposed to feel about that war, the way we were ordered and instructed by the United States government to feel about that war. See, my mind doesn't work that way. I got this real moron thing I do. It's called thinking.
It's becoming more and more clear that we live in the age of Ron Paul, Judge.
There is no message stronger throughout man's history that can bring people together, no matter what color, what creed, what religion, than freedom and liberty.
An idea whose time has come cannot be stopped by any army or any government.
And I never understand why people just, they attack supporters of this non-interventionist foreign policy as crazy. And I just don't get it. Why wouldn't you want peace? What's so bad about peace?